You know, growing up, I never really had my own Game Boy. I never really had my own console, my own system, my DS, nothing at all until years later in the 2010s. And even if I did have experiences with those things, it was either through I had to pay somebody in school, some kid in school to play on their Game Boy or their DS, or it was at a game shop. But now, thanks to a little thing called adult money, I'm now able to experience all the different worlds and all the different games and every single thing that I missed as a kid. I can now finally experience these things for myself. And it's all thanks to this little device called the Trim UI Brick. Now, the Trim UI Brick is a retro handheld gaming device that allows you to put on ROMs or games, and it basically emulates those different games, anything from like the Atari 2600 to arcade systems to Game Boy to even Nintendo DS and PSP, because you can push the system to play those games. But I'm not going to, because I just want simple bite-sized games to play quickly, and then that's it. Just to give you a quick tour around the unit, it has RGB lighting for the two function buttons, this bar at the top and the triggers at the back. I don't like the RGB lighting, so I just turn it off all the time. The triggers are replaceable. It comes with like two different sets in the box, so you can customize how you want and how it feels. I like that so much. At the bottom, we got an earphone jack, charging port, micro SD card slot, reset button, and also if you turn around the system here, we see the function switch and the on and off switch, which acts as a sleep button as well. Face buttons, two function buttons there, two front facing speakers, start select, and a menu button as well. And at the side here, we also have the volume buttons as well. And I must say, I really do like how these buttons feel. It basically feels like if I'm holding and playing on Nintendo DSi. I really miss that system, but holding this makes you feel like if you're holding a DSi or a Game Boy Color, which is very good. Now, out the box, it does come with its own OS menu system, every single thing, with games loaded up on an SD card, which is pretty trashy. You will need to immediately, if you want to. You don't have to, but me personally, I love to tinker with things, so I had to take out and replace that SD card with a name brand SD card, because the SD card that they give you is prone to failure. And also, I completely formatted every single thing from the device, put on MinUI, which is a very good OS for the Trim UI Brick, loaded up my own ROMs with its own emulators, and it took a while. I even had to scrape for different box arts and everything. But like I said, out the box, you don't need to do this, but I had to do it because I wanted to make this my own device, so to speak. And speaking about making this my own device, you have to believe me when I say this, the amount of ROMs, the amount of games I loaded onto this thing, oh my gosh. Most of them, the majority, is Game Boy Advance, but I have some niche systems. I have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, I have Super Nintendo for the OGs. Who remembers Super Nintendo? I even have Neo Geo Pocket. I have some arcade systems listed on here as well. Oh my goodness, the amount of Kirby games I loaded onto this thing. I freaking love Kirby so much. By the way, using save states like what I'm doing right here to get back into what you were doing right before is very awesome. It's just one of the perks of owning a device like this, or emulation in general, basically. But yeah, this is like, this was just supposed to be a short video talking about the Trim UI Brick. I love this console so much. It made me remember so much from my childhood. It made me reclaim a lot of different stuff that I never really had. I can finally live through these memories now as an adult. It doesn't even have to be gaming, just indulge in something that you used to do as a kid, and you feel good. Nostalgia is it. Like, it really is. So, but yeah, I love this console so much. I love Kirby. I can't stop saying I love Kirby. But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys here too long. I just have to talk about the system and just bring it to light. If you want to pick it up, it's very cheap. And yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I had fun making this one, and hope to see you guys on another awesome gaming video.